Hey guys, I'm Literate, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Skypad 3.0 XL and their Sora mouse sleeve, and explaining why you would still benefit from this pad even though it was released around 2 years ago. Side note, the pad is 50% off right now on their website, and no, I don't have an affiliate code, but they did send this mousepad out. Obviously, this will not affect the review at all, and I'll tell you the good and the bad of this mousepad. So firstly, starting off with the specifications and build quality of this pad. Online, they say it measures at about 400 by 500 millimeters with a thickness of 3.7 millimeters. When I measured this pad myself, I found it to measure at about 3.69 millimeters, so that is very accurate. Obviously, with this being a glass pad, there's no need to worry about stitching fraying or it getting slower over time or it being difficult to clean or anything like that. It really is just like cleaning a window. And the build quality is easy to have for a glass pad, which is why I think they're so popular recently. It's an investment for sure, but you kind of pay a one-time fee and don't have to buy another mouse pad ever again. So some of you guys might think a hard pad won't be very comfortable and the edges would hurt against your arm, but these are very well rounded and you don't notice it at all. And there isn't really a base on the Skypad. It has these like kind of grippy circles on each corner of the mouse pad, and moving around on my desk was not a problem at all in game. Honestly, just trying to move it around on purpose on my desk was kind of hard, so that is absolutely not a problem. And I'd say the base in quotes is flawless and very sticky. So the build quality in total gets a 10 out of 10. Nextly, the glide. The glide on a Skypad kind of depends on what you're using. I have Tiger ice skates and they function very well. The texture feels like sanded glass. It's not glossy at all. It's more of a matte finish glass, if that makes sense. But full disclaimer, I would absolutely not use this pad without an arm sleeve. Without the sleeve, your arm sticks to the pad while playing, and if it's humid or you're sweating, this is a major drawback. I know a lot of you guys cringe putting on the sleeve, but it is absolutely necessary playing with this glass pad. One thing I will say is I wish Skypad sold a sleeve without an anime character on it. I know a lot of people in the aiming community that like this style, but I honestly think it's kind of old, and I just prefer a black sleeve or something with a cool design on it and less anime. Either way, the Sora sleeve the Skypad sent out works very well and makes the glide feel absolutely amazing. My arm doesn't stick, and the best way to describe the glide is just absolutely frictionless. It takes no effort to get the mouse moving. And moving on to my main point in the review, I think that everyone would benefit from using a glass pad at least for a little bit. The amount of inconsistencies that it shows in your aim is astounding, and your brain is very quick to fix them. Switching back to a cloth pad is very hard for me after having such absolute control over my mouse. Even if you play games where control is thought to be better, like TAC FPSs like CSGO or Valorant, I think this would be very beneficial if you're serious about improving your aim. For glide, I'm going to give this an 8 out of 10. But why? I just talked about how good it was, right? Well, the noise. The noise that this pad makes is not fun. I'll show you a clip now. As you can see, this is a very obnoxious noise, and I mean, in game I don't notice it at all. But if you're a content creator that plays games or streams games or uploads yourself playing games at all, I think that like some cheaper microphones would easily pick up this noise. It would surpass your noise gate and there'd be a bunch of static in the background. It would just not be a very pleasant video to watch. However, Skypad is releasing a new pad soon, so hopefully they try to negate this. However, I'm not too sure how much an improvement it would be over their current pad, especially with their current pad being over half off right now. But nevertheless, lastly, in-game feel and random niches. This mousepad feels amazing in-game, and I heard there was a learning curve, so I was fully prepared to just miss all my shots and whiff completely, but honestly it was not hard at all for me to make my mouse just feel like an extension of my arm using this pad. I felt like I had complete control over when my mouse moves and what direction it goes. However, as I said, everyone should try this pad, and I believe that. I'm not sure if it's the best for everyone to stick with, especially for serious TAC FPS players. There are many Valorant Radiants that use Skypads, but almost no pros. Pros try just about everything, and I think it goes to show that having a little extra stability from a cloth pad is better for games like Valorant and CSGO in the long run. Now, this does not mean at all that it's not beneficial to try for a few months. I do actually believe that every single person will benefit from using a Skypad or any glass pad for at least a month. But for pushing to become a pro in one of these games, I do believe a cloth pad would function better in the long run. So for in-game feel, I'd give this a 4 out of 10. Anyways, I think that basically wraps up my review of the Skypad, and I do hate saying this, but currently I check my analytics and 99% of my viewers are not subscribed. So if you made it this far, consider dropping a sub and liking the video, as it supports the channel and allows me to make more of these videos. And for those of you guys who stayed this long, my next video is going to be over the new Infinity Mice pads, which honestly might be the best bang for your buck right now. Anyways, bye!